no mames, no mames.
Oh, hell no.
据说该视频是来自于哥斯达黎加，有2只狗狗疯狂地对着一个东西在叫。我没有见过哪种生物是这样子爬行的，形态非常的怪异。大家觉得这个生物会是什么东西呢？这个叫做 DJ Kuna 的人遇到了一个奇怪的房子。DJ Kuna 说啊，每次自己一个人在这个房间里工作的时候，就会发生奇怪的事情。
Pues siempre pasa cuando estoy aquí solo, estoy solo en esta casa. Completamente solo, siempre que estoy solo. Hay algo raro en este pasillo. Yo no lo entiendo, se lo he dicho a muchas personas. Cuando yo trabajo en esta área de acá, siempre que trabajo se escuchan pasos. Entonces, cuando me meto acá, y está pasando aquí arribita, está pasando arribita.
很明显能够听到一种皮鞋在木地板上行走的时候的声音。如果真的像 DJ Kuna 说的那样，声音是来自于头顶上的走廊，而走廊上也确实没有人。那这房子还真的有点让人毛骨悚然。这位机车骑手遇到了一辆红色的汽车，他怀疑车子里面有人在骂他，于是他掉头去追这辆车。我们可以看到车子驶入了一个环岛。
What are you doing? What was this car doing? Where's it gone?
但是就在骑手追上去之后发现红色的汽车不见了。
What are you doing?
有人可能会怀疑红色车子是绕到了机车后面。
Okay.
但是机车上恰好还安装了一个向后的 GoPro， 我们可以看到后面并没有车子。所以这辆红色汽车去了哪儿呢？
What are you doing? What was this car doing? Where's it gone? Okay.
注意卡车侧面出现的这个人。我无法理解他是从哪里出来的，这个人似乎是忽然出现在路上的，因为我们可以看到卡车司机是门打方向紧急避让，所以这会是个什么东西呢？
I'm watching this dude through the mirror.
乍一看这个视频好像没有任何问题。
His face is moving, but look at that, his face just moved, but the guy in the mirror is seeing the same. Yo! The Matrix is broken.
但是当你仔细观察这辆敞篷车倒车镜的时候，镜子中的人应该就是这个戴墨镜的驾驶员。但是奇怪的是，他们的运动似乎并不一致。我一开始怀疑镜子里反射的可能是另一个人，但是从前面的镜头中看车子里面似乎只有他一个人。所以这该怎么解释呢？
His face is moving. Look at that, his face just moved, but the guy in the mirror is seeing the same. Yo!
This is some weird scurry shit.
Oh, hell no, you guys have to see this. The heck is that? That looks
这个叫做卡洛斯的小伙在 TikTok 上声称啊，自己遇到了超自然现象。
Pues muchas gracias.
他在直播的时候，背后的衣橱经常会莫名的自己打开。
A ver, íbamos a lo de la luz. A ver, denme 2.
当然，这也可能只是因为柜子的门没有关紧。
A ver, denme 2. Amigos, no mamen. Vean esto.
Me estoy saliendo de bañar y ver esas mamadas, no mames. Me estoy saliendo de bañar y ver esas mamadas, no mames.
Estoy escuchando ruidos ahí abajo. Son como las 3 de la mañana. Ay, toda la noche. Santificado sea tu nombre, venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase, Señor, venga a nosotros tu reino. Hágase, Señor. No hay nadie aquí, güey. ¡Chinga tu puta madre, güey!
但是卡洛斯还说啊，自己家里的猫最近也变得行为古怪异常。不过最恐怖的还是这个。
¿Qué sucede? Porque esto está muy cabrón. Ya todos están dormidos a la ver. No mames. Es una lámpara que tengo aquí. Están las cruces. Chinga. Chinga.
之后，他还拍摄视频解释了为什么家中会挂这么多的十字架。
Y pues bueno, aquí está la famosa pared que ustedes conocen y que preguntan por qué tantas cruces.
就在他在解释的时候，
esta de San Miguel de Allende. Entonces para se movió, la vieron. San Miguel de Allende. Entonces
对此大家怎么看呢？该视频拍摄者在公园里面听到了奇怪的声音，于是他循着声音找到了这个。看到什么了吗？这段视频是一个年轻人在生前拍下的最后的一段影像。视频拍摄几天之后，这个人就在自己的公寓中自杀了。有勇气看到这里的都是真爱。在开始最后一个视频之前，不要忘了点赞加关注。这个视频将挑战幽闭恐惧症患者的极限。这是一个被称之为地狱洞穴的溶洞。这两个人决定进洞探险。
Goodbye forever. I think it is probably the best way to do it like that. Put your foot down, straight down, right there. That's because Joey died in here.
R.I.P. Joe.
All right.
Here we go.
This is where we gotta go. And it is.
我们可以看到，这个洞穴非常的狭小，有些地方只能是刚好够一个人通过，人在里面甚至都无法转身。
I can't. Okay.
Oh my god, there's literally nothing to go.
I got you.
Bag. Oh, my hips don't work that way.
Oh yeah, that one you gotta go through sideways. There we go. I can't remember where the footing is. Here we go.
Oh wow. This is like a whole world.
Okay, so we've officially made it to the party room. That is this huge
虽然这个
room.
洞穴探明的深度只有100英尺，但是其内部结构复杂并且狭窄，进出都只能是靠自己。一旦发生意外啊，基本无法施救。
Oh wow, it keeps going and going.
因此，该洞穴被评为最危险的溶洞之一。
Oh, this is one of the worst.
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me.
All right, so come in. Your feet are gonna hit this. No, just go over it. And then just keep scooting in. When you got a headlamp under you. Okay.
A human should never be ever put in this position. This is really fun, Brandon.
So can you stand up yet?
No, I can't even move. I literally cannot move.
Oh boy, I guess I gotta go. This is terrible. Why did I come back a third time? All right, I'll be over there in 1 second. Oh, me. Holy shit. What's the wrong way?
Let me go right.
Wait.
I feel like disoriented. Like I don't know where I am.
All right, well, I'm pretty ready to get out of here. Well, I've reached my limit.
So this is the wrong way.
I need to get out.
Okay. Waiting for real?
Yes.
Wait, this isn't the way out.
I just come this way so we can turn around. I just want to get out of here. Okay.
Let's turn around. This little baby hole, we came down that thing?
Yep.
Holy crap. This is fucking terrifying.
You got it.
No, I don't like this.
You're almost there.
Ah! Ah! Holy shit! Jesus.
Okay.
What did you grab onto? It's just like my shoulder is like.
You gotta put both hands through first.
I can't. It's stuck on something. Like something's stuck on my fucking shirt.
I don't know.
No, I'm serious.
From there.
It's stuck. Hold on, I have to rip it. It's literally stuck on something.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, I'm free. Oh.
Oh my god. Oh my god, your shirt.
I don't care. Get me out of here. This is not fun anymore.
Almost.
I'm just tired. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Turn it into a tank top.
Bro tank.
Oh, thank God.
Me coming out of 2020 like. Oh my god.
This is 2020 in cave form. We did it.
Woo.
All right, I'm never coming back here.
OK， 欢迎留言、点赞、加关注，我是乔伊，下一次见。